What's everyone? This is number 49 Learn the Rules here. Now, again, sorry, it has been some time since I even did my other video again, which was about getting ready for team regionals for New York. Now, the other situation was that downloading or uploading a video, sorry, is a pain in the ass because I have terrible internet connection. So anyways, not going to get into it much. I did terrible in the round pairings, I guess. Doesn't matter. I went to round 3. We got eliminated. So, going on. We're going to talk about Blessing of Divas here. Clan Booster 3 coming out for us in July 29th, and then for Japan is going to be in June 24th, which is next week and the day before my birthday. So it is pretty much a destined release for me, for my clan. So anyways, all the waifu stuff, or people who would call it waifu stuff, but I don't really call it waifu stuff because I don't declare them as waifus, but you know, for you guys, whatever. Anyways, so Blessing of Divas, very nice set. We still got like I believe 4 to 6 commons still remaining to be released. Our Generation Rare was released just today, which is 6/19/2016. It's 10:39. So yeah, here we go. So we got Prism Image Sunshine Vert. This girl, when she was released about, let's see, she was released on fucking Thursday night, along with the other Sunshine cards, the last 2 rares of the set. That made me fucking explode with excitement on how amazing this card is and ability. So, if you guys know Chrono Dragon Next Stage, that's pretty much what this girl is. But she has a limit break for ability. So this is the first stride ever to have a limit break ability. So now we're going to go over her ability, her skill, which is... By the way, she's a triple rare slot. Alright, Limit Break 4. Choose a face-down card named Prism Image Sunshine Vert from your G-Zone. Turn it face up and choose 3 cards from your hand and discard them. At the end of the battle, that this unit attack the Vanguard if you have a heart card with Prism in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 2 of your rear guards. Up to 2, meaning you don't have to return anything. With Prism in its card name, return them to your hand, put this unit into your G-Zone, face up, choose up to 1 grade 3 in its card, 1 grade 3 Prism in its card name from your hand and write it as stand. So technically, if you want to get the restand, you have to ride. You have to have a grade 3 in hand to ride. If you do not, well then you're just going to put her away and just have her rested for nothing. But, in another sense, you could use her to return your to at least return 2 of your rear guards, and then just not bother with the restand. So, that's what, that's if you want to do that. But mind you here, you did discard 3 cards, so you might want to break ride or ride, so you can at least, you know, do your abilities. So the combo here usually would be stride over this card on her past self, which is Prism Image Vert. So if you have Prism Image Vert as your Vanguard and you strode Sunshine Vert over it, then you're easily setting up your combos for you know, you getting ready for your break ride. So of course you need to be at Limit Break 4, so you could run Limit Break Enabler, or you could run the newer Sunshine card, which is Rosa, who is going to be next here. Prism Image Sunshine Rosa. Her ability is, when your other unit is returned to hand from Rearguard Circle, if you have a Vanguard with Limit Break 4, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose, which is Soul Blast 1 by the way, sorry about that. If you do, choose one of your other units. That unit and this unit get 3,000 power until the end of turn. So you can keep stacking this ability as much as you want. The deck can consume soul if you use Leta enough, and plus if you start break riding with Sunshine Vert's ability to help you with the break ride, you can easily stack her skill 2 times, 3 times in a row. You don't have to run clear. You don't have to run Celtic. And I mean that the original ones, not the original double rare ones from Extra Booster 6. So yeah. Anyways, so Prism Image Rosa, pretty damn good card, very effective. I believe she helps with your Limit Break 4. No, she doesn't. But she just helps you pump up your rear guards. Anyways. Next. We have Prism Image Sunshine Clear, so we have the entire image group, just like the entire Promise group was redone at Clan Booster 1. We have the image group redone in Clan Booster 2. Sorry, 3. A little confused that they skipped Romance, because Romance is Etoile, Lumiere, and Mercure. Etoile being on boost when attack, it gets +2, which is the grade 3. Grade 2 is the 12k attacker, which is Lumiere, and Mercure is a 10k attacker, grade 1. So yeah. Anyways, on to Sunshine Clear. Her ability being Counterblast 1, choose a card named Prism Image Sunshine Clear from your hand, reveal it, and return it to your deck. If this unit is returned to your hand from Miracle Circle, if you do have a Vanguard with Prism in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to one grade 1 or greater card with Vert, Rosa, or Clear in its card name. Call it to Rearguard Circle and shuffle your deck. You may return this unit called with this effect to your hand. So if anything, you could search for the original Vert or this. Sorry, yeah, you can search for the original Vert. You can search for the original Rosa, which never one would really run because it's an 8k and 11k attacker if you have a Limit Break 4 Vanguard. Or the newer Rosa. Or you could run the search for the newer Clear, which is this one exactly. Or the old one, which is when returned Soul Blast 1+4 or something. So this card pretty much says when you return it, you can reveal itself. So you can return this card, reveal it, pay the cost of the Counterblast 1, and then put it back to your deck, do the whole shenanigans, and search for whatever you need. So most likely at this point, you would search for Vert. So she needs to be returned to your hand at this whole point in time. And yeah, so mind you, if you do use Vert's skill to return, units and then to try and restand, you have to do that entire skill before you even get this card's effect off. So you gotta at least try and bounce and have a grade 3, or at least bounce Clear here first to do the search before doing Vert's ability. Anyways. Now we got brand new Prism Garnet. Sorry about my PC fan is a piece of shit. So we got brand new Prism Garnet. So these are the other 3 Prism cards that are meh. Well, at least this one's meh. But she's also okay because she can work along with the Break Ride Vert. She can be her own separate build, or she can be a tech in the deck. Anyways, her ability, Limit Break 4. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, select up to 3 cards with Prism in its card name, call them to separate rearguard circles, and she gains an ability, Continuous Limit Break 5, gains 1 extra drive check. So, it's okay, but kind of bad. You can run a Limit Break Enabler all you want for this card, but it's kind of pointless, only for the fact that it only says you called 3 units. That's cool, but the Limit Break 5 is where it matters, and you can't run the Dark Elemental, Dark Cray Elemental to free her of that Limit Break 5, because technically she doesn't have it on her until she attacks. So, therefore the Dark Elemental during main phase cannot activate to, restrict or to break the restriction of Limit Break 5. Anyways, her other skill is Counterblast 1 with Prism in its card name. And if one of your other units is returned to hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, give +5 to one of your other units. So that's her ability, and I remember it like the top of my head for some reason already, because it's actually very easy to remember. So Garnet's alright, she's cool. You can actually stack that last ability multiple times, so if you break right over Vert and you do return units and draw 1 card, you can activate her ability to Counterblast 2, give +5,000 to 2 units, or you can give +10,000 to herself. Doesn't even matter. So, that's how that works. Alright, so now we got brand new Prism Emerald. Emerald is a fantastic card out of these 3 cards that came out for the brand new ones. But anyways, her ability is when this unit is returned to your hand from Rearguard Circle during the battle phase, if you have a Vanguard Prism in its card name, choose up to 2 of your Rearguards of Prism in its card name and return them to your hand. If you return 2 units, and this, wait, what? What? Okay. If you return 2 cards, choose one of your units, and that unit gets 5,000 power until the end of the turn. So that's how that works. She's pretty good. So if you had her on the left, say you attack with Vert, you returned 1 card, the Stride I'm saying, and then You return one card, and now you use Emerald skill, return 2 other cards to return the one that she's attacking with and the one I'm boosting with at the end of the turn. The one I'm boosting with Vert. You would give +5 toward whatever you broke road over, and you don't activate the break red skill yet to return to. So you give +5 to your Vanguard, and then, yeah, then you can just keep going along with returning 2 and then drawing. So that's all if you want to reset your entire board and blah blah blah. That's it. It's just really easy to give +5s to things right now, so Emerald is a very nice card. Especially if you're using it for Prism, Promise, Princess, Labrador is also easy. You can give her the +5, and then at the end of the battle you pretty much return her entire column along with the Vanguard booster, and then give +5 to the other right side that already has that 1 +5 from Labrador skill. So then that one will return to the hand, so therefore you only have 1 card left on the board. And if it was a coral behind the card on the right, then the coral will also return, so you have nothing on board. So also very fun to do, so you can have spam the board and then just return everything with Emerald's ability. So all in all, it's a very fun and good card. I enjoy it very much. So next we got brand new Prism Sapphire. When your grade 3 or greater Prism Vanguard rides or is placed on Vanguard Circle, choose one of your other units with Prism in its card name and return it to your hand. And that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So it has to have Prism in its text, in written text on the card. So it doesn't matter if you stride Olivia over your Prism Vanguard, it doesn't have Prism in its actual text name, so you cannot activate Sapphire's ability. Whew. So there. Frontier Star Coral. Now we're going to the Coral support, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to go through these fast. So anyways, here we go. We're doing 12 minutes. Frontier Star Coral, her ability is Counterblast 1, flip anything up in the G zone, choose a face down card from, flip up anything in your G zone. And when this unit attacks, you can pay the cost. If you do Soul Charge 1, choose up to the same number of your rear guards as the number of cards in your soul with Coral in its card name, and return them to your hand. This unit gets 5,000 power for each unit returned with this effect until the end of turn. If the number of face-up cards named Frontier Star Coral in your G-Zone is 2 or more, draw a card. Choose up to 2 cards from your hand and call them to separate rearguard circles. So, to a point, she's almost like Olivia, in a sense a little better, but not really. When I say that is because she could bounce almost your entire board if you get the entire ride chain going off. And, well, let's see, you need to at least stride her twice, actually. So she has to be the second stride. So if you use her as first stride, you won't get the draw card and then call 2 units to separate rearguard circles. But if you stride her a second time and just flip something else randomly, you could at least then draw a card, then call 2 units, and make her just like Olivia. So it wouldn't be as bad, wouldn't be as good. She's an alright card, she's pretty fun, she's actually kind of what Coral sort of needed, but still, she can be splashed in anything. That's one thing that she can do. She can be splashed in any deck, but you do kind of need Coral cards in the deck to at least support this one's ability. So you could now like have Coral mixed in other decks to at least try and incorporate for the stride to do, other shenanigans if you so wish to. Anyways, Coral got 2 other cards. This card is a triple rare. I did not actually say the rarities of the other cards, so my bad. So if I were to go over Vert's a triple rare, Rosa's a rare, Clear is also a rare, Garnet was a double rare, Emerald's a rare, and Sapphire's a common. So here we go. Coral here is a triple rare, so there we go. Now we have Active Pink La La La. She's a very cute card. She's a rare, and she is support for Coral. She's the only grade 2 that she gets, and her ability is when this unit attacks a Vanguard. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Coral in its card name, this unit gets 2,000 power, until the end of turn. So it's an 11k attacker for Coral. Not bad. It's really good. You don't have to pay any cost. Anyways, Act Soul Counterblast 1. If it has a soul ability. So counterblast 1. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Coral in this card name, you put this card into your hand and call it to rearguard circle, then soul charge 1. Now it's kind of weird and kind of dumb where it says return the card from soul to hand and call it. It makes no sense to me, but I'm supposing it's kind of supposed to like mix with something. I have no idea what it's supposed to do, but it's just a very strange way of saying, you know, just to superior call it. I guess. I don't know. It's just very awkward and weird. Someone can kind of give me an explanation to why it's, to maybe see what's the point of returning it to soul, to hand, to board. It's kind of weird. Anyways, alright. So that's all for it. It's alright. It's not that bad. It's pretty cool. It's just what Coral needed a special attacker to attack with. So this actually helps her out to a point. And then we got Admire Successor Lyrica. She's a fixer-upper for the Ride Chain, actually. When this unit is placed on Vanguard or Rearguard Circle, reveal 5 cards on the top of your deck. Search for up to 1 grade 2 or less card with Coral's card name, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. If you do, choose a card from your hand and put it into your soul. So it fixes up the Ride Chain. If you fail the Ride Chain, that's all fine. You can actually fix it up with just writing her over your starter, calling out your starter, or not. But if you could call out your starter. Check the top 5 of your deck. If you do get a Coral, maybe the grade 1, put it right in the soul. And then, there you go. You're pretty much set and done with that whole ability. Then you have the grade 2 in hand. Ride it. You got the 10k base now, but you didn't get the... Well, there was no benefit upon riding. But still, you get the whole thing going on for me. Anyways, she has an axe skill. Choose a grade 2 or greater card from your hand and put it into your soul. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Coral's card name, put this card into your hand, call this card to rearguard circle, choose up to 1 of your other units, and it gets 2,000 power to the end of turn. So same thing like the grade 2, but it gains 2,000, so it's not so bad. And it gains 2,000 for the turn, as for the other one gains 2,000 forever, as long as you have a greater Coral Vanguard. Yeah. So it again fixes your Ride Chain and can just call itself out from the soul. So it just replaces the card you put in the soul. Alright, now we go into Reindeer support. Reindeer got the most cards, well, I'll say the most cards alone for herself in support. So this girl is coming back really strong with 5 other cards, not including Peaceful Voice Reindeer, but 5 other cards. So I'm very excited to play this deck. I miss Reindeer so much, as too many other players who played Extra Booster 2 way back when. They're most likely excited playing Reindeer, because most of us had played Reindeer when starting Bermuda Triangles, because she was like the only good deck. You have Riviera, of course, but Riviera was alright, and then you had Pacifica. Pacifica wasn't all too good neither. Anyways, her ability, once per turn, choose a card from your hand and put it into your soul. When you drive check reveals a grade 3, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 1 of your rear guards and return it to your hand. And then, if there's a card named the Velvet Voice Reindeer in your soul or trigger zone, this unit gets +1 drive check until the end of turn. So, if you have Velvet Voice in soul, she can triple drive check, she can triple drive check and just keep going crazy like that. And then, if you have Peaceful Voice Reindeer's second ability, which is Rearguard skill, Counterblast 2, at the end of the battle that this unit, at the end of the battle that your Vanguard, sorry, at the end of the battle that your drive check revealed card with Reindeer in its card name, if this unit is stand, you may pay the cost. If you do, move this card to Vanguard Circle, and this unit gets -1 drive check until the end of turn. So in a sense, if you use Peaceful Voice, you can triple drive. Then, if you had Peaceful Voice on the Rearguard Circle, and you drove checked any kind of Reindeer card, you could move her to the Vanguard Circle and swing again for another drive check. So it will be a quadra drive. So it's not so bad, it's not so good, but still, it's a nice little restanding. It's pretty cute, it's pretty good. It doesn't require any discarding, at least like maybe 1 with the triple drive, but that's pretty much it. But still a very good card, very helpful, very fun actually to like give you ideas on what you can do with the entire build of the deck. So very good. And if anything, I believe if you do use your skill, write it as stand, and you do drive check a 3 upon her attack, I think you can continuously loop her ability if you had 2 other Peaceful Voice on the rear guards. You had the 1 on Vanguard, attack with the 1 on Vanguard, you triple drive check a 3, return 1 of your units. You could use your skill to get that extra drive check again. Then one of your other Peaceful Voices rides on, and then afterward, you attack again. Say you did drive check another grade 3 just by coincidence, and it was a reindeer. You can activate the other one and do it again, and then attack. So that technically that's a counterblast 4, but it's kind of funny. You can do shenanigans if you so manage to do it correctly, and if you so manage to get lucky with drive checking that many 3s. But you know. So now we're going to grade 2s. This fuck, I forgot. Velvet Voice was a triple rare. I was gonna say common. The other 2 Coral support cards were rares as well. And then we got Inspect Sisters Robel, or Robel, fuck it. She's a rare, trigger zone, gets +1 drive check if you got a Reindeer Vanguard. Sorry, gets +1 grade if you have a Reindeer Vanguard and she's in the trigger zone. Anyways, rear guard skill, Soul Blast 1, put this unit into the bottom of your deck. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, hits a Vanguard. If you have a Vanguard with Reindeer's card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw 2 cards and shuffle your deck. So she replaces herself with one of the 2 draws, and you get a +1 with the draw too. Not bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty fun. I can't wait to use it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it up real quick. Shyness, Laguna, Rabra, ability. Soul Blast 1. When your drive check reveals a grade 3 card, and if you have a Vanguard Radiant's card and you pay the cost, if you do, choose up to 1 card from your hand and call to rear guard circle, open rear guard circle, and until the end of turn, that unit and this unit gets 2,000 power. Whew. So anything, you could use her to call out Rabel again, so it wouldn't be so bad. So you got these 2 going off. You got these 2 going off each other, so they can easily make themselves 11k attackers and give her more pressure to attack the Vanguard again. Next, we got Dashes of Rabel. So her ability, when in the trigger check zone, and you got a Vanguard Reindeer, she gets +2 grade. Next, rear guard circle, put this unit to the bottom deck. When your drive check reveals a grade 3 card, if you have a Vanguard Reindeer's card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card and shuffle your deck, then countercharge 1. So replaces itself, and you unflip a damage. Not bad. It's pretty good. Very fun. And really just keeps your board safe because your opponent can't do jack shit against it. Next, we got Piping Hot Suifa. All of your Velvet Voice Reindeer in the same column as this unit gets 1,000 power. So she can make your Velvet Voice Reindeer an 11k base if you have it behind her. But her other abilities when she's on the left or right rear guard circles, so on the back row. So anyways, auto rear guard circle in the back row. When your drive check reveals grade 3 your card, if you have a Vanguard Reindeer in its card name, until the end of battle, this unit gets auto rear guard circle. At the end of the battle, move this unit to an open rear guard circle in the same column as this unit. Stand this unit, and this unit gets 4,000 power until the end of battle. So now that kind of confused me. Sort of. It says at the end of the battle, move this unit to an open rearguard circle in the same column as this unit. So I have to move this exact unit to the exact same spot where it is and then stand it. That's what confuses me. I think the wording's a little messed up on it, but I don't know. I'll see how it is when it comes out in the 24th. See how it's fixed. But you can easily make Robel very pressure worthy. If she's an 11k attacker with Rabra's ability, then that 7k booster can become an 11k booster and make her a 22 column easy and put some pressure down to your opponent to draw 2 cards. So not bad, pretty cool. Then we got the last card, which is Colorful Smiling Frate. Her ability is Counterblast 1. Put this unit to your soul at the end of the battle that this unit boosted. If you have a Vanguard Rangers card name, you pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 1 of your rear guards, return it to your hand. Choose up to 2 cards from your hand and call them to separate open rear guard circles. So, pretty cool, not bad. You can attack with your rear guard. Let's see. You can attack with the left or right column, whichever one. She boosts that unit. Then you return that unit to your hand. She goes right in the soul, and then you just call that column right all over again and just do things and have fun. So, pretty damn good card. I enjoy it very much. Very, very fun, and makes it very pressure worthy against your opponent. Alright then. Alright then. I'm trying to exit it out. Okay, now we got duos. Duos got the short end of the stick in this set, sadly, but they did get a good grade 2, not gonna lie. Anyways, duo create Quill Lilia? I don't know. Her ability, Catalyst 1, take top 5 cards of your deck when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle from hand. And if you have a Vanguard with Duo in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, call top 5 cards from your deck to the Guardian Circle. Choose up to 2 of your units from your Guardian Circle. And if all the chosen units have the same card name, put those units on the bottom of your deck in any order. If you do, which is kind of stupid to say, I choose 2 cards with the same exact name. I'm going to put them in the bottom of the deck in any order. Why the fuck would I do that? Do I want to see black first or do I want to see white first? Is that the case? I don't know. If 2 cards were put, draw a card. So, here's the thing. There is a ruling with her saying if you do get two perfect guards let's just say this. If you put a perfect guard into the Guardian Circle with this girl skill, and if you do say you got 2 of the Arias, let's say that, you could discard the cost for the perfect guard and nullify the attack. Whatever it is. Even Daikaiser can't pop that bitch because she's no longer on the Guardian Circle. But she technically still nullified the attack. That's how the ruling works. I don't know. Check Bushiroad, but that's how it went. Anyways, Duo Creamy Caramel Corone. Ability. When this unit is placed on Rear Circle, if you have a Vanguard with Duo in its card name, this unit gets 2,000 power. There was a fucking grade 1, right? Nope, this is a grade 2. Fuck me. Anyways, choose the 3 cards with Duo in its card name from your hand. Reveal them. If you reveal 3 cards and all of them have the same name, this unit gets plus 5,000 power. So this girl is a 16k attacker all on her own. Very good, very fun, very ridiculous in power, and it's what Duo needed to get back in the game again and to really punch for numbers. So I enjoyed the card very much. It's what they really, really needed in Pressure Worthy. And Manamo is a good exception as well. But Manamo in Clan Booster 1, I don't know. Anyways, you got Duo Caprice Cat's Marhona. Her ability, Soul Blast 1, when this unit is returned from Rearguard Circle to your hand. During your battle phase, if you have a Vanguard with Duo in his card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, countercharge 1. Choose up to 3 cards, name Duo Caprice and Marhona from your hand, and reveal them to your opponent. If you do, reveal 3 cards, countercharge 1. So, you can countercharge 2 if you have 3 copies of her, technically. So, here's my thing. If you're using Vapar and Nemuel, the Legion, let's say that, you use Nemuel's last skill to Soul Blast 1, return Mahona to hand. You can Counterblast 2, search for the other 2 Marhonas, and then countercharge 1 with Marhona's Soul Blast skill, and then countercharge another, since you have already all 3 in your hand. So if anything, you Soul Blasted 2 cards to thin out 2 cards from your deck. Not bad, but you're kind of killing your soul at that point. But still, really not bad to just use Marhona to at least, get your Vapar Nemuel Legion off for free without using Vapar and Nemuel first to at least, try and get their copies out into your hand. Anyways, next we're going into is Dual Cotton Sleeper Ishka. Ishka's great. She's fun. She's cute. Freaking adorable. Her other artwork, I don't know, it's just her button ear, so it looks like she's getting surprise butt sexed. I don't know why, but whatever. I'm just gonna remove those two. Her ability is put this unit into your soul. If you have a Vanguard doing its card name, choose up to one of your other rear guards and return it to your hand. Choose up to 3 cards from your hand and reveal them. If you reveal 3 cards and all of them have the same name, choose up to 3 cards. Choose up to 3 of your units and they get 4,000 powers in the other turn. So, it's just pretty much in the soul, bounce 1, reveal 3 cards with same names, then choose 3 cards. They all get +4. In a sense, you're just, I guess you would put +4 to the entire front row. So your 2 front row rear guards and then your Vanguard +4. Or, if you want, you can +8 to your Legioned Vanguard, technically. So that's how that would work. Ishka's great. She's not that bad. She's actually nice to test out. But still, she does not replace Dual Lover's Singer Darling. But still a very nice starter for the sense of giving more power to duos. So now we're going into the thick of it of all the rest of the entire clan booster of what's released so far. There's still some commons that still haven't been released yet, but we got all of the hollows out of the way. Everything's done. Loris was revealed today, especially Ellie, our perfect guard from Extra Booster 2, reprinted in Extra Booster 6, was rebirthed as a grade 2 in Clan Booster 3. So anyways, here we go. Going to Celebrate voice, Loris. Celebrate, good times, come on. Fuck me for that little thing, but you know, sorry. Once returned, Generation Break 2, Counterblast 1. Choose a face-down card from your G-Zone, turn it face-up. Choose up to the same number of your rear guards as the number of face-up cards in your G-Zone. Return them to your hand, and until the end of turn, this unit gets Auto, Vanguard Circle. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if all of your units in harmony... if all your units aren't in harmony, choose up to 3 of your units, and until the end of turn, they get 5,000 power until the end. They get 5,000 power, and this unit gets a critical. So, that's how that works. My downside about this deck, 1, is not so bad to the point to where it says you can return your entire field, technically, if you have, like, more than 5 cards face up in the G-Zone. So, she's alright. She's not so bad. She's okay. But I'm still a little about the card. Only why I say that is because she can only be used in Harmony decks to her full extent. To her fullest extent, she can only be used in Harmony decks. So, that's what kind of sucks. She can be used in Riviera. She can be used in Reindeer if you threw in some Harmony support. She can be used in Pacifica if you use Harmony support. She can be thrown in, of course, a Loris deck, of course, a Liddy deck, of course, a Spica deck. She can be thrown in any kind of anything else that's not Duo or Prism. Let's just say that. There can be a Harmony Prism deck. There can be a Harmony Duo deck. I've seen them. But usually, in order to make those 2 subclans run at their fullest extent power, you would really make them more to their pure builds. But still, it's fun to experiment like others do out there, which is all great and all good. I don't mind that you guys experiment with your cards. It's all said and good and fun. Anyways, this girl has 4 different freaking rarities, and it's kind of ridiculous. Why I say this, because you got a Generation Rare, Secret Generation Rare, SP, and Wedding SP. 4 different goddamn rarities. I don't know the ratios of the case yet. We may get like 7 to 6 to 8 of these girls in one case. In the Clan Booster, we got 5 Olivias in a case. Only 5 Generation Rares. So it may be the same exact thing. SGR may be 1 in the case. SPs, well, now there's SPs and Wedding SPs. We don't know how the hell that's going to happen. So, let's say this. Right now, in the main sets, since we got the SP packs coming along now in the big sets, like most recent one would be GPT set 7. So there's SP packs. SP packs come in 2 a case. So there's 16 boxes and there's 2 SP packs a case. Now, there's still the 4 SPs a case. There's still the amount of GRs. I don't remember how many GRs are in there, but there's at least probably like 4 to 5 GRs in the case. SGRs maybe 2 in a case because there's only 2. So there's 16 boxes. You pulled, let's see, 4 of them will be SPs. 5 of them will be, no, 4 of them will also be generation rares. That's 8 of them gone. That's half of them. 2 of them will be the SP packs, so that's 10 of them. And then you got 2 of them being the secret rare packs. Sorry, the secret rare packed boxes. So that is another 2 boxes. So that is a total of 12 boxes out of the 16. So that leaves 4 boxes that are duds that you may not pull a money card. So that's how I think Vanguard or Bushiroad is trying to settle their booster boxes to where at least if you get a box, you're most likely gonna get something, at least something. So in this, I forget how many boxes. So if there's 16 times 2 is 32 or 36. So 32 boxes is most likely what we're gonna get in one case. So if anything, I would say that the SPs and wedding SPs, SP may be bumped up by 2 to 6, or maybe not. Who knows? May be left at 4. Wedding SPs to 2, secret rare to 1, and generation rares to 5 still. So if anything, that's probably still going to be the ratio. Wedding SPs are going to be probably at 2. This is my guess. I'm not 100% sure, but if anything, they might raise the generation rare ratio to 6 to 7 to at least, or maybe to 8. I would say 8. SPs to 6, wedding SPs to 4, secret rares to 2. That would be fair in my guess, only because 1 is going to be a pain in the ass to get SPs, especially wedding SPs, but really, I'd rather make it more abundant to pulling SP cards than making them a lot harder, because Jesus Christ, these cards are gonna get hyped up to living hell with their value, because people are gonna be assholes about Bermuda Triangles being like, oh, because it's waifu stuff, you know, we're just gonna raise the value up because waifu stuff. Well, go fuck yourself, because the card isn't all that good sometimes, and the value shot up to living hell, and it's like, why are you doing that? The card's not that good. Let's go, oh, because there's an SP and there's legs, you know? There you go, that's why. Well, go fuck you. But, you know, that's really how I see it. That's how I say it. And that's what pisses me off about the clan Booster 1. But, you know, whatever. Still. Anyways, Loris, alright card, not bad, but whatever. Alright. Stuck too long on that one card. I'm sorry about that. Sparkle in her heart. Spica. I thought it was sparkle in her chest. Whatever. Anyways, ability Generation Break 1 during your battle phase. If Vanguard Rearguard skill, triple rare by the way. When your other unit is placed on a Rearguard circle, with that unit and this unit gets plus 2,000 power to the end of turn. So it's a pretty damn good skill. Now that I read it, it's on Vanguard and Rearguard Circle skill. I'm sorry, I have to turn on my fan, guys. It is getting blazing hot in this room. No pun intended, Takagura. So the ability of this card is really good. Why I say this is because it makes columns hilarious. When you're really just using Olivia to call out things, and then you're just doing shenanigans with the stand trigger, the harmony stand trigger, and yeah, just honestly, if you're just doing anything during the battle phase and just calling out stuff, it's just gonna make it funny, and this girl's just gonna get stacked up to a living hell with all the shit that you're gonna be calling with her abilities. Sorry, with other abilities. It's just gonna be a whole load of mess of fun with just using Speak a skill to superior call stuff. So she's a very nice backup grade 3 for Loris. Especially Loris, but she's a very good card. Very, very, very good card. Anyways, alright. So, I just realized something. Never mind. Her other skill is Vanguard Rearguard skill, kind of last one, so last one. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit's in harmony, you may cost. If you do, choose one of your other rearguards choose one of your other rearguards in harmony. Return it to your hand. Choose up to one card from your hand and call it to rearguard circle. Not bad, but it kind of is a downgrade from her original self. Why I say that is because that she doesn't give the plus 3,000 to that unit, but in a sense, she still has her Generation Break 1 still going off for her, meaning herself and the other unit will get plus 2,000 power. Now, mind you, this secondary skill is not a Generation Break skill, so it's pretty good to to use for that skill. So you can easily use this at an early game rush if your opponent likes to be a dick and stay at grade 2 and you don't want to go into Sea Breeze. You might as well be like, you know what, I'll just mess you up this way and not, bother just Counterblast 2 and like discarding a card. I'll just do this. But to a point, you may want to Sea Breeze if they're doing a grade 2 game on you. Anyways, that's Spica. So now we go into Prestige Setia, another triple rare in the set, grade 2. Harmony ability. Act skill, Counterblast 1. Choose one of your other units in harmony. One of your rearguards in harmony and rest it. And until the end of turn, this unit gets 5,000 power and auto rearguard skill. Generation Break 1. When this unit attacks its Vanguard, counter charge 1, soul charge 1, choose one of your other rearguards and return it to your hand. So, essentially, what you do is harmonize, or no. Wait. I'm confused here. She doesn't need harmony in order for her skill to go off. I just realized that. She could be in harmony, but she doesn't have to be in harmony to do her skill. So necessarily, you could Counterblast 1, rest, say, your starter behind Vanguard that's in harmony right now. You can rest her, use her skill, like say maybe it's Akari. Use Akari's skill, put it in soul, draw something, call out something. Draw something to return something. Don't return Prestige because you kind of lost the 1 for her skill anyways. Don't Setia. Prestige Setia. Don't return her because you just kind of lost the 1 for the power. Then call something else behind her to harmonize her. So at that point, you can do that. It's not a bad thing to do. It's pretty cool. Pretty good. So that's that for you. She's a very nice triple rare. Good pressure. But you gotta hope to God you hit that Vanguard so you can get that Counterblast back. Anyways, next is the G Guardian that we wanted from Fighters Collection. The scumbags didn't give it to us. But anyways, we got this lovely lady here. Hand in Hand Leona. Her ability, when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, choose one of your rear guards and you may return this unit to your hand. Return the chosen unit to your hand. And if you do, choose a card from your hand and call it to Guardian Circle. And if the unit that you returned from Rearguard Circle has the same name as the card you put on Guardian Circle, that unit gets an extra plus 5,000 shield until the end of battle. So, say I returned my starter and called my starter to the Guardian Circle, my Guardian would get my starter would get an extra plus 5 shield. So it's a 15 shield with Leona. So hand in hand they work together to guard for your Vanguard. So there'll be a 30k shield together. So not so bad. Pretty good. Pretty cool. Anyways, so next. Great Ascent Liddy. Great Ascent Liddy. Liddy is a very defensive card, I'll say that. She's very nice, very good. I enjoy her abilities as she is now. She's a double rare slot. By the way, Leona is also a double rare slot. Liddy, she got an upgrade, or technically she became Amnesty into Esselix. So Amnesty, Messiah, we all know, gains power from cards it unlocks. So Liddy, her original skill, she gains 2,000 for every unit in harmony. As for herself, now she's technically Esselix, so in here, all of your units in harmony get 2,000 power. So everything that's in harmony gets 2,000. That's pretty good. I actually like this ability. Very fun, very handy with pumping your board with at least +4 to each row, because that's how it has to work at least. So yeah. Vanguard Circle, counter +1, soul +1. When this unit is attacked, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your rearguard circles, and if there is a unit on that rearguard circle, return that unit to hand. If there is not, choose a card from your hand and call it to rearguard circle. So let's say this: I'm being attacked by Diablo. Diablo retires at least 2 of my rearguards. Damn, I might be fucked. I have 1 unit left. Oh wait, Liddy. Ability activate. Counter +1, soul +1. I'll call a unit. Now I can retire 2 units, and then guard. So that's how that works, and it can easily help you against Diablos when you're like, oh shit, I actually don't have enough cards on the rearguard circles. Well, I'm fucked. Well, not necessarily. You could at least fix up everything with this whole thing, and then just say, haha. So there you go. Did I exit out something by accident? I exited out something by accident. Hold on 1 second. I gotta check my history. Recently closed. Nope. I didn't exit out anything. I just... something else. Okay. Magical Charge Vita. She's also a double rare. Harmony. Other skill generation break 1. Soul Blast 1. Return this unit to your hand. So you return this to your hand at the beginning of each main phase. Each turn's main phase. You can return it during your opponent's turn or your turn. You may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 1 grade 1 or less card from your hand and call it to rearguard circle. Open rearguard. If you have a grade 4 or greater Vanguard, countercharge 1. Now, mind you, you'd only have a grade 4 or greater Vanguard during your turn, so necessarily you'd kind of just use her during your turn to countercharge. So it's not bad, not good, but not bad, because you're countercharging during your turn, and if you use a deck that counterblasts like living hell, you might as well. Anyways, she's an alright card, but not all too crazy. Anyways, now we're on to Ellie. Yay, lovable Ellie. Very disappointing on her skill, honestly, but it's okay. So her Generation Break 1 ability, if this unit's in harmony, this unit gains 2,000, I believe, or 3,000. 2,000 for each card with the Sentinel ability in your drop zone. So if you have 4 perfect cards in the drop zone, she can get a total of 8,000 power. So yeah, there's a total of 8,000 power. So it'll be a 17k attacker per se during your turn while she's in harmony. Not bad. It's not bad at all. Pretty good. But the other ability is what kind of made me go like, eh. So Soul Blast 1 when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle. If you have a card with Sentinel ability in your drop zone, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield until the end of that battle. Now, kind of wish, though it would be kind of broken, that she would get plus 5 shield for every Sentinel in the drop zone, just like her first ability, because that would have been a lot better for at least, say, this special intercept. Now, I would like that only because this card could make or break for a lot of turns to where I could really use the guard power. But an extra 5k shield, honestly, with her ability isn't so bad. So it does help. It's not really all too bad, but still kind of wish she did a little bit more, seeing as if she got a revive technically from Extra Booster 2 into Extra Booster 6 reprint into now a new grade 2 unit. But yeah. Still looks like the original artist is doing the same card, and doesn't look like she changed much except for her entire outfit, and that's it. So yep, going on to the next card, the last double in the set, I believe. Garland Blossom Anya. Her ability, Generation Break 1. When this unit is in harmony or becomes harmony, you choose one of your other units and it gains harmony ability until the end of turn. Anyways, act rearguard circle, counter +1, rest this unit. Choose all of your units in the same column and row, and they all get +5,000 power until the end of battle. Sorry, turn. So, if this unit is behind, say, a Legion Vanguard, and it's not in Legion yet, so call it behind a Legion Vanguard. Legion! An unlegion Vanguard. Perform Legion. Then, technically, you put something that's placed in the same column as this unit, so Harmony activates. Both your Vanguards are in Legion, and now she's in Legion. Sorry, wow. Both your Vanguards are in Harmony, and now she's in Harmony. So now, use her ability to give your Vanguard, or say something else Harmony on the other side. Call something behind that unit or in front of that unit, so and so. And then Harmony activates again with those units. So it works hand in hand with just activating your Harmony skills. So there you go. Then you can use her skill to counter +1, rest her, plus technically 10,000 to your Legion Vanguard. So you don't need her for that boost no more. And +5s to the back row, making your rows pretty damn serious. So this card can be very insane with Riviere and making her very, very powerful with just one counterblast alone. So the deck is very fun. I mean, her ability is pretty damn good. I'll just say that. Next we got... Okay, now this is the last double rare. I forgot all about her. Oh, God. Miracle Twin Tail wins. She's pretty shitty, honestly. It's a Harmony Perfect Guard. Cool. When you're attacked, discard a card when you put her on Guardian Circle from hand. And only when one of your Vanguards are being attacked, you nullify the attack. And she has a Harmony ability and Generation Break 1. Choose a card from your hand, discard it at the end of battle. At the end of each turn, if this unit's in Harmony, you can pay the cost. If you do, return this unit to your hand. So you technically discard a card to get her back. So you discard a card again to guard with her. So it's like, it's kind of counterintuitive to what the clan is. But I don't know. She's really not all that crazy to use. I'm not all too psyched about her. Others may be, but I'm really not all too crazy about her. She has the Harmony skill. That's what she got going for her, but I'm still not all 100% sold with using this card. But anyways, we got Flying Mermaid Frederica ability. Fuck me, right? She's got the Harmony skill, so we got another stride that has Harmony in it. So that's pretty good because we actually need strides that have Harmony in it. Because there are times when I play my units behind my Vanguard, I'm like, damn, I can't activate Harmony since I have to stride first, and then I go into my main phase. So that's where I say, like, I really need to harmonize. I really need a harmonized stride, so then, you know, I can easily put a Harmony unit behind it and then be fine with activating Harmony. Anyways, her other skill is when this unit attack hits a choose a face down card from your G zone, turn it face up. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to one of your rear guards in Harmony, return it to your hand, choose up to one card from your hand and call it to rear guard circle, and choose one of your rear guards, and until the end of turn, it gets, if this unit is in Harmony, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until the end of turn. Sorry, this unit gets plus 5k. So that's it. It's a rear guard circle skill. Of course. Not bad. Pretty good. If you want to, like, reset a Spica grade 2, and she has a Harmony unit behind her, you could do that. She should be in Harmony, and then you'll give her an extra plus 5, so it's not so bad. It's pretty cool. Pretty fun. Or you can just make her restand to something else and just give a lot of pressure. So this card's a very good pressure card. Helps you get your GB2 active real quick if you ever use her for the first stride to do that with. So not bad at all. Okay, Whitney Noble Fantine ability, Generation Break 1, rest this unit, call this unit to an open rearguard circle, and stand it. Once per turn skill. That's all she does for her first skill. Not too crazy. Last skill is a counterblast 1 unit with Harmony. Counterblast a card with Harmony ability. If this unit is in Harmony, choose one of your other rear guards, and it gets 3,000 power until the end of turn. It's okay, not bad. It's a rear guard circle skill. All of her skills are rear guard circle ability, so she's not a boss unit. She's a rare, Frederica's also a rare, but she's a budget type build. She's not mainly for she's not for boss cards. She's just at least a nice little rear guard on the side. What I can see her for is just to reset harmony in other columns over and over again. So it's nice. It's nice. It's a nice card. Not much really to speak much about it. Artless Charmy Wakana. Damn good card. She's a rare. I actually love this card only because of her skill. Don't love her because of actual just artwork and all that stuff. But anyways, Harmony. Generation Break 1, Soul Blast 1. During your turn, if this unit is returned to your hand from Miracle Circle, you can pay the cost. Now mine says during your turn, so I wish it just says when this girl is returned from Miracle Circle to hand. I just wish it was just that, not during my damn turn. But whatever. Anyways, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose any number of cards with Harmony ability from your hand and reveal them. All of the units in your front row get plus 1,000 for each card revealed from your hand with this effect until the end of turn. So, you can easily say you reveal your entire hand, which is like 15 cards, let's say that, and it's all Harmony abilities. You can plus 15k to your entire front row with no problem whatsoever. It's not continuous, but it's whatever's there at the time being. So, it's pretty good. I'm over-exaggerating, of course, but the pros about it is the plus power and to make your opponent discard more. The con is that your opponent's now going to know what's in your hand more and have more knowledge of what to play around because they know your hand. Okay, so that's the good and the bad about Wakana. But she's a nice grade 2 rare. Monotone! Fucking hell, I'm so sorry. Monotone Innocence Yuka. Harmony, and during your turn, if this unit's in Harmony, all of your other units in the same row as this unit get plus 1,000. So front row or back row, this unit gives plus 1k to everything. So that's not so bad. She can make a 7k booster, an 8k booster toward a 12k attacker, which is not, or she can make an 8k and 9k. So she's not so bad. She's okay. She's pretty good, pretty fun. You can easily run your AK vanillas now with her, so making your 12k boosters 22 rows. So she's nice and Pacifica, I'd say. Anyways, going on to the next thing. Wholehearted Dream Mididu. At Harmony, Generation Break 1, put this unit to soul. When your other unit is returned to your hand from Miracle Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, countercharge 1, choose one of your vanguards, and until the end of turn, it gets continuous Vanguard Circle. If this unit is in Harmony, all of your units in the front row gain 3,000 power. Pretty damn good skill, not bad, and it really helps with powering up your Harmony units, and pretty much it. She's just very good with power altogether. Harmony is going pretty strong right now with just plussing your entire all your rear guards with power. Anyways, Vanguard rearguards Harmony ability, and her other abilities are rearguard Generation Break 1. If this unit is in Harmony, put this unit. If this unit is Harmony, it gets a skill, which is Act. Put this unit into your soul. Draw a card, choose one of your other rearguards, and it gets 2,000 power to the end of turn. So again, it gives plus 2 to a unit. It gives plus 2 to a unit. Powers up, not bad, but I don't like it that it goes into soul, so therefore you lose a trigger, and you can't recycle it back unless you soul blast it and you have Legion in your deck. So yeah. Splash Daughter Rachel. Kind of bad, honestly, but it's for budget. It's a common card. The rest of the cards we were just going over with were all rares after Wings until now. We're down to commons. Splash Daughter Rachel's ability is Harmony, and her other ability is when this unit becomes in Harmony, counterblast 2, and choose up to one of your rear guards return to hand, and this unit gets 6,000 until the end of turn. So my guess is that honestly she can't be knocked out of Harmony. she's still in harmony even if you bounce the unit behind her back to hand. So no matter what, she still remains in harmony. You can't stack. You can't stack the 6,000 over and over again. But yeah. The card is okay. It can make for a 21 column for like one turn. Meh. It's only a Vanguard skill, so it's an alright card. I'll say that. But it's only alright for budget builds. Next, you got One Stroke Art Carla. Damn good card actually for a common. Damn good for like budget reasons. And why I say that is because she has harmony. Other ability generates break 1. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit's in harmony, this unit gets 4,000 power to the end of battle. And her other ability, continuous Vanguard Rearguard skill. So this can happen during your turn or your opponent's. If you have a Title Art Marie in the same column as this unit gains 2,000 power. So it's a 10k booster. Sorry, 10k attacker if you have said unit behind her. And she can be a 14k attacker alone if you have said Generation Break 1. She's in harmony and Marie behind her. But without Marie, she's a 12k. Still not a bad card. Not a bad card whatsoever. But the card that goes hand in hand with her is Title Art Marie, or Mary. Act once per turn. Generation Rank 1. Soul less 1. If this unit is in harmony, choose one of your other units in the same column as this unit, and it gets 4,000 power until the end of turn. And if you have One Stroke Art Carla in the same column as this unit, it gets +2 power. So she can be 8k base as well if you have Carla in front of her. So if, let's say, you did a grade 2 game, but not on purpose, and you were stuck on her, and if you have Marie behind Carla, they can easily be a 10k base with an 8k base, and you can defend against your opponent with a 10k base Vanguard without running a 10k vanilla. So pretty damn good. I enjoy it, and with both together using their abilities, as I said, she's a 14k attacker with all the skills going off. Sorry, 16k attacker is what I meant. I mathed wrong. She's going to be a 16k attacker alone. And with this, she can be a 28. This is a 28 column with these two cards together is a 28. So pretty damn good. If you use another skill to give +3s or whatever, they can get even higher in ability, in power, and just wreck your opponent. So card's very good, very good. Next, you got new song announcement ulti. Call this unit to rearguard. If this unit is returned to hand from rearguard circle, choose up to 2 of your units, and you get 2,000 power to the end of turn. So not bad at all. If you had like if you return this card to hand, honestly, really good, and you just keep plussing the board with power all you want with her still. So pretty damn nice. Tiny Precious May, nice little card. Not harmony, but put this unit into your soul. Choose a normal unit from your hand and discard it. Look at the top card of your deck. Either keep it on top, put it to the bottom, then draw a card. If the number of face-up cards in your G zone is 1 or more, choose up to 1 of your units, and this unit gets 5,000 power until the end of turn. Not bad, not good. You can easily check if you're going to draw a trigger or not. Put the trigger into the bottom if you so wish to, then draw a random card. It might be another trigger, who knows. And then she'll just give something +5 if you have 2 or more units face up in G. So it's not bad. Pretty cute card. Adorable with the little sea lion. He's so cute. Look at his belly. Anyways. And then the last is Heartful Elefandi, which we all know this card. She's a common card from Extra Boost 6. She has a different artwork, but we're not going to go into it. Still a nice old card. Nice to give her to get back with a newer art style, which I like this art style more than your other one. But still, other one's still going to be hold true to my heart, because she was very useful back in the day. She's still kind of useful now because of her skill putting the soul +3 to something. So still a very nice card. Very nice card. And that's pretty much it. So guys, that's pretty much it with the entire Clan Booster set. I'm sorry that this took an entire freaking hour to go over all the cards, but if you ever wanted to stick around, honestly, just for some little combos that I could have explained, which I was kind of explaining throughout the whole time with certain cards that I'm revealing more and more. I pretty much am just trying to give you guys ideas to when you start getting this stuff, you can maybe start doing some little plans and start making some little ideas with your decks. If you ever start playing this, if you ever start playing and selected this clan booster per se to play in the game. And if you guys ever do need like budget tips for Bermuda Triangles, I can actually maybe make some good budget decks out of the first clan booster into this clan booster. If you said to like have some commons from the original clan booster. So that being said, I'm gonna sign off, guys. Hopefully I can do more videos and maybe get a clan video up. Case box opening at the end of the month of July, and yeah. Also, guys, I'm gonna actually start like losing, meaning like traction of videos more and more now, because I'm gonna be going to the Navy soon, within a couple of months. I have to study for my ASVAB, also for getting ready to go off into training, physical training, getting ready for boot camp, and then of course getting to my jobs and all that stuff, and then just go on the ship, and then just be deployed out. I don't know where the hell I would be deployed yet, because I still need to first pass my physical and all that shit. So, see how everything goes. And, yeah. So, I will see you guys still for another couple of months. So, maybe a half a year I'll still be around. Who knows? I don't know. But I will make an announcement to where I'll say when I'm leaving and I'll be gone. But this is an announcement to all you guys that I'm going to be heading out to the Navy. Within probably by next year, I'll be going off to seas, and may not see me for another couple of years, but yeah. All right, you guys. See you around, and take care.